is Josh Margolis, and I'm going to be showing you how to use the floating thumbs technique to treat vertebral motion dysfunctions in the lumbar spine. So here we're going to just motion test quickly. We can see rotation to the left. She goes easier to the right, more difficult to the left. And then we have side bending. Pretty straight lumbar curve there. Come to the other side. And pretty straight as well here. So what I'm going to do is use finger drag to find the segment that I want to work with. So every time I roll my fingers want to stop here. I can feel a little more sweat. The drag stops me. So the skin is a little more moist and I can feel a little swelling under the skin. You can see also from that we get a little goosebump effect here. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to get on the transverse processes. This looks like about L3. So what I'm going to have you do is let your elbows go and just hang forward between your knees. And what you'll see now is that the transverse process on the right side goes forward into flexion. However, this left transverse process stays down. So come on up. So we do have something interesting. We have a restricted segment. And now arch your back and look up towards the ceiling. And you can see both transverse processes translate anteriorly. So let's go forward again, one more time. So what that's showing is that this side is staying extended. The segment is staying closed. The zygapophyseal joints are staying closed on the left side, but are able to open on the right. So this would be an extended side bent left, rotated left vertebra. Come on up. So I'm going to treat this with floating thumbs, and the way that works is I'm going to exaggerate what I feel. So what I'm going to do is press forward until I feel a light springing. I'm just using the pads of my thumbs. And then I'm going to take the segment slightly up on the right. The reason I'm doing that is it's very hard to control downward movement and posterior movement with your thumbs. And I'm just going to follow the tensions and what arises. So now, as you can see, it might not show up on the camera much, but there's a small movement that's starting. I'm following that. Good. And then we went through a couple of movements, and then it feels like it released. It softened throughout the whole thing. So I'm going to just bring my fingers off, and now hang forward, bend between your knees. Okay, good. You see how my transverse processes, my thumbs on the transverse processes move evenly. Come sit up. Please hold your elbows. We did a rotation. Much more rotation. Much more rotation. She's actually a little more rotated. Difficulty coming to the right now, was before it was more to the left. Okay, still pretty fixated through there. Much better on the side bending to the left. Okay, thank you.